timelessDreamSelf, and we are finally going to make that decision whether or not we are going to sleep with Robert on the first night. And I've considered all of the options, but ultimately, I have to be a good dad. I have to go home to my daughter, who I know is having a sleepover right now. I have to be there for her, and I don't want to abandon her. I don't want to feel like I'm a bad dad. So, unfortunately, or fortunately, we're going to have to turn down Robert. So I'm going to say, no, thank you. I'd better call it a night. Catch you around? Mm-hmm. Sure. I head home, head buzzing with whiskey. What did he mean by, are we going to do this or not? I plop down on the couch and I'm asleep before I even get the chance to take off my shoes. I wake up to a text from an unknown number. Rise and shine, early birds still want to work out. This is Craig, by the way. Holy crap, it's 6 a.m.? Who does 6 a.m. anymore without realizing Who does 6 a.m. anymore? Oh, like who wakes up at 6 a.m. anymore? Without realizing it, I drift back to sleep. Whoops, must have winked back out. I check my phone again. Hey, bud, still want to get your swole on? I'm ready to tear up the track. Hit me up. God, the last thing I want to do right now is work out. But it is Craig. I do want to catch up. Oh. Do I go back to sleep? Or do I go to the gym? I mean, right now I'm feeling pretty tired, so I feel like I should go back to sleep. Sorry, Craig. I shoot a quick text to Craig, apologizing for failing, and immediately fall back asleep. Oh man, how long was I out? What time is it? I look over at the clock. It's 3:55 p.m. I have to be at the parent-teacher conference in 5 minutes. I jump out of bed, throw on the nearest clothes, and run out the door. I arrive at Amanda's school and check in at the front desk. They give me a bright orange visitor sticker and send me on my way. I'm barely awake and feeling pretty haggard, but hopefully nobody will notice. I check my watch and relieved to see that I'm only 2 minutes late. Wait, was the room 103 or 108? I spot a youth standing at his locker and approach him for help. Excuse me, do you know where Mr. Vega's classroom is? Oh my word, he's so edgy. The youth turns around and looks me up and down with heavy-lined eyes. Sigh. Does he say sigh out loud? Does he audibly say sigh? And if you look up his wrist, it looks like it says 666 on his wrist right here. Oh, unless he's just drawing 9s on his arm. Come on, kid, I'm late for a meeting. Come on, kid, we have the same type of piercings. We got snake bites. We got a bond. Mr. Who? Mr. Vega? I don't know. Have you tried the exit? Oh, man. Savage. Okay, wise guy, are you gonna help me out or not? Sigh. Fine. Up those stairs and to the left. Can't miss him. I head up the stairs and walk around, unable to find Mr. Vega's class anywhere. After a couple minutes searching, I head back downstairs. That punk youth sent me on a wild goose chase. I get back to where low-rent Gerard Way, oh my goodness, is standing, fully ready to give him a piece of my mind, when suddenly a head pops out of the classroom next to his roster. I freaking love Gerard Way. That's insane. That's funny.
Oh.
Lucian, don't you have a third period to get to? Sigh. Fine, Mr. Vega. Wow. Now I'm officially 10 minutes late. I glare at him as he walks away. We're not cool.
Oh.
You must be Herbert. This period's almost over. Would you mind waiting in the back? Mr. Vega leads me in and I take a seat in one of the comically small student desks in the back. I might get stuck in this. Alright, where were we? Now who can tell me about the unreliability of the narrator and J.D. Starlinger's Catcher in the Rye? Yes, Colin stands up and does the thing where he bows to the crook of his elbow and makes a fart noise. The whole class erupts in laughter. Alright, everybody. Very funny, Colin. Please sit down. Now, Holland Caulfield is an unreliable narrator in the sense that the bell for the end of the period rings, all the students immediately get up and make a break for the door. Remember to do the reading and answer the question response on page 194 in your textbook. Nobody's listening. Or not, I guess. Mr. Vega turns to me and sighs. Middle schoolers, right? Don't you teach high schoolers? Both, you know. Budget cuts. Wow, that's crazy. Right. Thanks so much for coming in. No problem, Mr. Vega. Please, call me Hugo. I don't normally do these impromptu parent-teacher meetings, but as I'm sure you know, Amanda's a very bright student, and I'm concerned about her recent behavior. What's going on? Amanda has never been the most engaged student, but I know she cares. Recently, though, she's been falling behind. She's not completing assignments, and she's been doing rather poorly on tests. I normally chalk this up to senioritis, but this is strange. I thought Amanda always shared everything with me. It hadn't even crossed my mind that something might be wrong. I just wanted to ask, is everything okay at home? We just moved. She's fine. She has a tendency to bottle things up. She has a tendency. I haven't noticed anything different about her, but she's always tends to put on a happy face no matter what. See if you can talk to her about it. I know she values you a great deal and would appreciate your guidance. If she keeps headed down this road, I know how important art school is to her, and I would hate to see her miss out on the scholarship money that she clearly deserves. Aw, Hugo really cares for us. Thank you. I'll be sure to talk to Amanda. Thanks for letting me know, Hugo. Anytime. On my way out, I stopped, thinking for a moment. I turned to Hugo. Hey, Hugo? Yes? Did you ever catch that rye? Yes. Aw, he liked that. I leave the classroom and make my way out of the school. I'm still a little bit in shock that Amanda was able to hide this so well from me. She's always been such a force for positivity in my life, especially after we lost her father. Amanda must be done with classes for the day by now. I'm sure she would appreciate a ride home, and maybe I could talk to her about what's going on. I like the little Amanda voice animation where she's just like, heh. I don't know if you caught that, but it's so cute. I pull up to the carpool and Amanda hops in the passenger seat. So, did you have fun gossiping about me? Mr. Vega and I actually just gossiped about her celebrity crushes. So you talked about Mario Batali the whole time? It was a very productive meeting. I'm pretty hungry. Can we grab some dinner? Sure thing. We can make something at home, or let's go to the mall food court. Let's go to the mall food court. Does that sound good to you? Yeah, sure. Why the mall? Geez, can't your dad take his daughter to the mall? Will you buy me things? I will buy you a thing. Singular. Sounds like a real deal to me. We drive in silence for a short while. Amanda plays a game on her phone. I should say something. You know, sometimes when a kid gets older, they find out they have to keep things hidden from their parents. And that's okay, because sometimes that's what kids do. And that's okay, but also sometimes it's good to have parents' perspectives, because, you know, maybe the parents have also dealt with similar situations, and maybe they're a little cooler than you give them credit for. Anyway, but I'm trying to say that it's good to share. Love you. Aww. Aww. Have you been reading my tweets? You have a Twitter? That's so funny. What? Never mind. Look, sweetie, Mr. Vega said you haven't been participating in class, and that you're not turning things in. Oh, I'm fine, Pop. Senioritis and all that. I thought you liked Mr. Vega's class. It's fine. He's fine. I pull up to a spotlight and I eye Amanda. She's texting. I want you to know that you can talk to me about anything. Uh-huh. I can tell that whatever it is, she doesn't want me to know anything about it. That's frustrating. It is frustrating. Oh. I heard MR's going to that fancy art school in California. That's exciting. Yep. Are you bummed out that you guys aren't going to the same school? Yep. Amanda keeps texting. She stifles a laugh. What's so funny? I don't know. I don't think you get it. Okay. Who you texting? Noah. Who's Noah? My friend. Does he go to your school? Yep. She's obviously so annoyed. Dad. Do you like Noah? What? No. Dad. I can't believe you would. Dad. I mean, geez. Why would you? Gross. Sorry, just asking. Dad, he's just my friend. Guys and girls can be friends. He's my friend. Okay. Jeez. This is going well. Well, good talk. Love you, kiddo. She leans forward and turns up the radio. I guess that conversation is over. To the mall, then. Oh, I didn't see the number, but it said it. Dad tip number who knows what. If you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. We arrive at the mall, a big indoor shopping center with a couple different floors. It's kind of dead, but that doesn't stop a mall security guard from yelling at a group of loitering teens. Let's eat something disgusting for dinner. Hell yeah! Language, missy. Heck yeah? Better. We approach the food court and evaluate our options. There's a greasy restaurant after greasy restaurant. My heart burns just looking at the menus. Nobody looks happy to be here. What are you in the mood for? Bread dipped in sugar? Bread with cheese on it? Or you just want me to inject some fat directly into your bloodstream? I extend my hand to her. Would you do me the honor of sharing some nachos? She takes my hand with a grin. It would make me the happiest, cheesiest girl alive. We order a giant pile of chips and a naturally orange cheese from a very unenthusiastic and possibly stoned teenager. We take a seat at a rickety table and dig in. These are bad. These are very bad. But also strangely delicious. We have to eat through the pain. We enjoy the fluorescent cheesy goodness together until we're all out of nachos. So, something's been bothering me for a while. Can you explain memes to me? This is what's been dwelling on Herbert's mind. Memes. Which meme? All. All memes. Deadpan. Amanda sighs deeply and places her hand in her heads. Or her hand in her heads. Her hands in her head. Dad, it's complicated. See, memes are inside jokes shared by a bunch of people that get less funny the more people do it. So the problem is that by the time meme gets to you, Dad, all of us youths, I like how youths is capitalized, all of the youths, have already done the joke to death. Oh no, I think I skipped one. And what's worse is that movies and TVs and video games will try to jump in on a meme train, but based on how long it takes to make them, that meme won't be long dead by the time it comes out. So it just dates it and it isn't funny. Oh shoot, what up? Dad, please. Anyways, changing the subject. Where to now? Wanna go to that goth store? What? You know, the one that's all black and tries to establish itself as an anti-establishment despite being the exact representation of the establishment. I don't know what store you're talking about. You know, the one where you can buy chain wallets and it's basically an assault on what people fought so hard against in the punk and hardcore movements of the 70s and 80s. Dude, you gotta be more specific. The one where you threw up in that one time. Oh, that one! Oh, hey, this looks like Hot Topic. Amanda runs into the store with me trailing behind her. She makes a beeline for the back. There it is. You can still see that outline, kinda. I'm so proud. Speech, Amanda. Speech! Speech, 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 speech. Alright, I'll do it if you stop chanting. Amanda stops immediately. I clear my throat. Thank you all for joining us here today to commemorate an historic moment that will forever shape history. On this day, very much like today, some 5 years ago, our very own Amanda Ann Lawn Legs had too much blue raspberry slushy on an outing to the mall. After begging her father to take her to Dead Goth and Beyond, oh my goodness, that's great, to buy rainbow suspenders, she proceeded to throw up all over a display of My Chemical Romance merchandise. No! That's so funny. Her loving father then had to pay for said merchandise, which to this day remains among our possessions. Thank you. Amanda is moved. She begins clapping, slow at first, then faster, and more vigorously. Several other patrons turn their head. One of them also starts clapping. I bow my head. Oh hey, chain wallets. While Amanda busies herself looking at band t-shirts, I try to find something of interest to myself. Not much for a dad to look at in Dead Goth and Beyond. T-shirts, mugs, or clearance bin. I want to look at some ironic mugs. I'm suddenly stricken by existential fear. If there is only one number, Dad, then why are there so many mugs that say that? This whole time, I thought I was the only one. If I'm not number one, where do I place on the Global Dad ranking charts? I have work to do. Look, this is very important to me. overhear a stifled argument over at the cash register as an older gentleman is carrying a garment and showing it to be bored-looking cashier with pink hair. I can see that. Don't know what to tell you, dude. I just work here. Oh my. Listen, when I bought this online, the website said the mouse was Victorian inspired. However, when I received it, it's clearly held the trademark of Edwardian dressage. Do you want a coupon? I can give you a coupon. Will you leave if I give you a coupon? Is there a manager present? People have to know what they're buying. I am the manager. I see. Well, it would see that I've outstayed my welcome. Good day, shopkeep. Your superiors will receive a strongly worded letter by post. Whatever, dude. The man whirls around and storms out, his literal coattails trailing behind him. I can't tell if they're Victorian-inspired or Edwardian in nature. Amanda trots up to move the t-shirt in hand. Oh boy, here it comes. Oh. Hey, Deadtron 5000. Yes, I'll buy it for you. Wow, that was easy. Thanks. At least it's only one this time. At least we didn't buy an entire rack of merchandise you puked on. No. Amanda pops the shirt onto the counter and grins at the cashier. I love your hair. The cashier says nothing and rings up Amanda. Radiating hatred, I hand her a 20. So what was that guy's deal? The cashier rolls her eyes so hard I'm worried that she'll pull something. That's Damien. He's in here all the time. He's obsessed with Victoria fashion or whatever. She hands Amanda her bag, and it's clear the conversation is over. We make our way out of the store and head home to get some rest. Amanda and I sit on the couch trying to find something to watch over bowls of ice cream. Oh, cool. Long Haul Paranormal Ice Road Ghost Truckers is on. Your favorite, right? Oh, hell yes. They have to make it over the Canadian tundra before the ice road melts. But they're also hunting ghosts. Also, the trucks are haunted. This is an episode I've already seen, but it's one of the best. Callum and Flint Dogbone, the twin brothers, truck driving and ghost hunting duo, find themselves in the greatest peril yet. Oh no, the ghosts done got control of the truck. I can't steer on them there damn ice roads. Flint, let me use this EVP meter to try and communicate with the spirits. Callum, Flint, we're about to die. Flint, almost got it. If you listen carefully, it sounds like you're saying you're gonna to die. Huh? That's because we are about to die, This is art. The episode ends and Amanda excuses herself. It ends? What happens to them? Well, she excuses herself to go on the internet. I stay up a little longer, curious about the exploits of Callum and Flint Dogbone after the disastrous ice road accident. Afterwards, I crawl into bed and get a good night's sleep. Dad tip number 11, it's rude to ask people about their mysterious hand tattoos. Well, I'm glad I didn't ask Robert about his mysterious hand tattoo. And on the next episode of this thrilling installment of Dream Daddy, a dad dating simulator, we are going to see what we wake up to. Thank you so much, friends, for joining me this wonderful day / evening / night / whatever time you are watching this and partaking in the journey that is Herbert's quest to find his dream daddy. As I said before, thank you so much for watching. If you're new here, please subscribe. I'd love you to check out my other videos, and I hope you enjoyed. Leave a comment below who your favorite daddy was that we met this week, and as always, geek out. Peace.